The vast expanse of the sea looks calm from up above. It remains calm even when water gushes to join it from swollen monsoon rivers or when no water trickles in during summer. In the depth of this calmness is hidden the real treasure. The sea is a shelter for innumerable living beings, a bed for precious stones, and many more. And yet it remains quiet, making no efforts to show its treasure. Just like the sea, a Sadguru is also calm. He laughs, talks, and listens to you, not showing his knowledge. But, he is always alert and is working in tandem with you to make you realize the goal of life.
Sadguru Nanagaru is calm as a sea. He is one of the rarest gems that we are fortunate to see and listen to. He has experienced infinite bliss and makes no noise about it. In the depth of his silence lies the treasure for us to grasp. His silence is deafening. It has the power to remove all thoughts and make the mind calm. His compassionate look soothes troubled minds. With just one glance, he knows your past and future. No secrets can be hidden, for his eyes can read everything.
Rich or poor are all the same before him. Many seek advice on business, education, marriage, and jobs. He has advice for all. None goes back empty-handed. Despite all this, his equilibrium is least disturbed. Fortunate are those who have taken refuge in him. His method to make one realize the goal of life is simple. He does not prescribe any fasts, abstaining from food, meditation, or rituals. Instead, in simple words, he advises to watch all thoughts in mind and check them.
The call, Nanagaru, is enough to generate a longing bond between his devotees and him. In Telugu, Nana means father. Always clad in whites, Nanagaru is the right person a tired mind and body would like to meet, for this meeting can change the perception of life altogether. Nanagaru is easily accessible to all. He mentions in his talks that our present is a result of our actions in the past. Though we have no control over our past actions, the present and future is definitely going to be better with his guidance. His language is simple, and his bits of advice are pearls of wisdom.
He verily becomes them when he talks about Sri Ramakrishna or Swami Vivekananda. The songs, incidences, and teachings of Sri Ramakrishna are laid out in livid detail. Devotees are taken back into that era, where one feels Sri Ramakrishna himself is seated and speaking. And he becomes Vivekananda when he brings forth the inspiring teachings of the young monk who took Vedanta to the West.
Nanagaru becomes Gautama Buddha when he narrates incidences about Buddha. Buddha's life itself is his teachings. Nanagaru recreates the simple life of Buddha through various conversations that Gautama Buddha had with his disciple Ananda.
According to Nanagaru, a real guru never craves recognition. He works in a manner that brings about internal changes in a person. The guru will turn all thoughts towards him. A guru never uses any actions when he works. A guru laughs, eats, behaves, and walks just like an ordinary person. In the process, the real guru is trying to bring about a great change within you, showing you how to lead life by example. This is how a real guru works.
He often repeats in various speeches that one must never crave recognition. Do not crave recognition. People lose focus as they aspire for recognition, even for their small work. The work must be done with complete dedication. Concentrate on completing the work rather than thinking about the benefits. A task completed with perfection will automatically earn you recognition.
Nanagaru states money can never give happiness, whereas a pure heart results in unlimited happiness. Never flaunt your wealth. Money does not make a man rich. Humility and a pure heart are the characteristics that make a man rich. A basket of juicy mangoes looks delicious from the outside. But if they are rotten from the inside, they are useless. Mangoes are delicious only if they are sweet and juicy on the inside.
Helping someone must never be regarded as a favor, says Nanagaru. The mind immediately thinks that the little help extended is a great service. While extending help, do it to the best of your ability. Do it with humility and not pride. Always remember God has given you a chance to make your heart pure. We are not aware of God's actions. When you help someone, you are giving it back to yourself. This is like giving with the right hand and taking back with the left hand. So, where is the question of doing a favor, as both hands are your very own?
In the path of the spiritual journey, attachment to the world is the biggest obstacle. Nanagaru advises training the mind to make itself devoid of this attachment. Gradually pull it inside and let it taste the huge ocean of peace inside. This requires immense effort as the mind has brought with it our impressions from the past. A change in attitude is needed to sustain one on the path of discovering the Supreme Self. So, first, bring about a change in yourself, he avers.
According to Nanagaru, you can never change anyone without knowledge, humility, and a spirit of service. You can give ample opportunities for others to develop, but you can never force them to change. The urge for change has to come from within. And yes, even the urge to know about the Supreme Self has to come from within.
The main aim of life is to realize the truth within your heart.
Delusion keeps haunting you until you get self-realization.
Real happiness cannot be obtained from the outside. It is well within you. Once you are convinced that happiness is well within you, that is the path towards supreme knowledge.
Along with money, even a person's intellectual capacity has to increase. But only if money increases, it is very dangerous.
Surrendering oneself entirely to God or a guru is known as total surrender. This total surrender is the real prayer.
In whatever field we are, we should never aspire for recognition. If this recognition comes on its own, it will not limit us. If you aspire to be famous, then it will bind you.
Oh God, beautiful, oh God, beautiful, oh God, beautiful, oh God, beautiful. At thy feet, oh, I do bow. At thy feet, oh, I do bow. Oh God, beautiful, oh God, beautiful, oh God, beautiful, oh God, beautiful. In the forest thou art green, in the forest thou art green. In the mountain thou art high, in the mountain thou art high. In the river thou art restless, in the river thou art restless. In the ocean thou art grave, in the ocean thou art grave. Oh God, beautiful, oh God, beautiful, oh O God beautiful, O God beautiful, at thy feet, oh, I do bow. At thy feet, oh, I do bow. O God beautiful, O God beautiful, O God beautiful, O God beautiful, to the serviceful thou art service, to the serviceful thou art service, to the lover thou art love, to the lover thou art love, to the sorrowful thou art sympathy, to the sorrowful thou art sympathy, to the yogi thou art bliss, to the yogi thou art bliss. O God beautiful, O God beautiful, O God beautiful, O God beautiful, at thy feet, oh, I do bow. At thy feet, oh, I do bow. O God beautiful, O God beautiful, O God beautiful, O God beautiful, at thy feet, oh, I do bow. At thy feet,